every game, you know, it's a short season. How the schedule is made, it's a short season. Every game can take you either up to the table or down to the table. So every game you start, you got to go with the playoff mentality. And then I think that's what we did tonight, and that's what we try to do every game. It doesn't work all the time. Could always be better, but you know, you always take a win. Even if we concede 2 goals at the end, you always take a win.
Right there. Talking about the 2 goals, what was the key holding Jacksonville back from, you know, getting back into the game?
Well, I think when you at the halftime, when you're 3-0 up, of course you can expect the other team to come hard on you in the second half, and then you always know that, and then you always try to do the right things to avoid the pressure, avoid them to come play in your half. And then, you know, soccer is unpredictable, you know. They just came, they had a good individual goal from them, and then they just back on the game. So you gotta be willing to do the work, working harder, running more, and communicating. Today we conceded 2, but we're still scoring 4, and that's what we remember, you know. If you keep scoring, I think that for me you'll be always rewarded at the end of the game.
Yeah, we faced a lot of adversity this season. Before the game, we talked about how if we want to be successful, we have to have a higher work rate individually, and you got to be better than your direct opponent. I think everyone did that for the majority of the 90 minutes.
Talk about that second half. Thomas was talking about a little bit where, you know, Jacksonville, you know, you guys knew that you guys were up 3-0, but, you know, Jacksonville wasn't going to back down. And, you know, they scored 2 goals, but you guys were able to notch 1 with Joel scoring 1. And what was the key of just, you know, standing your ground?
Yeah, I think at halftime we always talk about how our back line is really crucial to the success of our team. We managed to keep a high line and force them to be offsides for the majority of the game. I think we got like at least 13 offsides calls in our favor. So I think that was the difference.
Finally, you get some rest now. What's the mindset going forward before your next match?
Yeah, another road trip all the way in Virginia against Liberty. I think we needed those 3 points. That was really important for us, and I think that's a huge confidence boost going on the road to Liberty.
Good response from the FIU game. You know, there's a lot of disappointment and frustration coming out of that game for everybody, coaches and players, and I thought the guys did a really good job of channeling that into tonight. Really good first half. Started off a little slowly, but I thought we came into it and had some good looks and buried our chances. You know, and we're up 3 at the half. And you know, the frustration I have is that we're not able to put 90 minutes together. You know, second half, I thought they adapted and adjusted and played things a little differently, and we had a kind of a plan for it, and we didn't really execute it. So there's still work, there's still room to improve, but you know, you always want to get 3 points at home in conference, and that's a big result for us.
Finally, you guys are able to get some rest. Another conference match next, this time on the road at Virginia. What do you take away from this game over the next few days and before you start really focusing on Liberty?
Well, I think rest and getting healthy, getting the guys, you know, having them take a little bit of a mental break. It's been a really incredibly grinding schedule. You know, we've played some really fantastic programs, and I think our guys are, you know, they're pretty beat up, and I think that, you know, tonight was a good way for them to go into the weekend and into early next week feeling good about where we sit in the league, and then we get back to work on Tuesday and start to really study and build up towards Liberty. We got a lot of work to do there to prepare for those guys. You know, it's a big game on the road, and getting points on the road in this conference is not easy, so that's going to take a fair amount of preparation.